a batsman short already. We had to take a call of who bats where in the batting order. So I think experienced guys have to step up in games like these, and that's where experience counts. It's you can call it a cliche, but it does come in handy in situations like this. So we knew that the plan that Australia would have is get one of us out early, so that they can put us under pressure, because Shikhar was in no condition of striking the ball as he should. So yeah, from that point of view, it was a calculated partnership, probably one of the most calculated partnerships we've had. We've had many flamboyant partnerships as well, where both are just going from each end. But today it was about, I had to play second fiddle because Rohit was settled in. He knew the pace of the wicket, and in between I gained momentum, so I started going, but then he got out, so I had to play another anchor role from the other end. Then Shreyas took pressure off me. So it's a very satisfying win from the point of view that we had three good partnerships back to back, and it just put things in our favour. We knew Australia was going to come hard. The ball was gripping a bit as well, so they put enough pressure, but we were up to the mark, and we really wanted to win this game, and we just played in the most professional manner that we could, and yeah, that partnership was very, very crucial for us. It definitely allows us to play an extra batsman, which strengthens our batting order massively. So that's a very important factor as far as the team's balance is concerned. If you look at in the 2003 World Cup, when Rahul Bhai started keeping, the balance became different of the team, because you could play an extra batter, which made the batting order that much more stronger, and the guys at the top could really play positive cricket. So yeah, look, he's very open to playing anywhere because he's a proper batsman. He plays good cricketing shots, and good cricketing shots will do you good in any format and at any position in any situation of the game. He's not a guy who will go slam bang from ball one, but he can do what he did in Rajkot, just playing good cricketing shots. So I think solid game plan and understanding of his game is really helping him, and he's really reflected on what he needs to do in the last 5-6 months, and he's come a long way. So really good signs for us that he's batting beautifully at any position that he bats at, and really gives that boost to the team because he keeps as well. You wanted to ask a spicy question. I could see. Well, look, we have what we have in the team. It's as I said, Rahul really brings a good balance to the team if he can keep that well and bat well at that position, and it's just that he's come into that slot and he's done well. So we'll have to persist with that a little bit and see where that takes us, and not necessarily be confused about what are the other options that we have. So I think lack of clarity in terms of positions in the past has really hurt us. So now that we understand that this feels right, we're going to go ahead with that for a while and figure out whether this is the right thing to do or not. You can't chip and change immediately and create confusion within the group. So we're playing very well, unchanged team, and we did the job again. 2 back-to-back wins. So I don't see any reason why we should change this balance. It has done well for the team, and we want to continue with the same for a while. Yeah, look, Jasprit, you can always focus on the guys that get wickets. But I think how things are looked at from the outside, they're very differently perceived inside the change room. So we understand the kind of impact he's made in the last 2 games. And he was probably the most disappointed and hurt after the first game that we didn't get any wicket at all. And we didn't put them under pressure at all. So he took it upon himself to stand up as the number 1 bowler, to do the job for the team, contained runs, and then in turn the other guys got rewards because he created enough pressure. So I think his death bowling in the last 2 games was outstanding, and just the areas he hit with the new ball as well today was very special, and the last game. So yeah, he's contributed massively to these wins. It might not be displayed on the scoreboard like people who got wickets, but his contribution is very crucial. Yeah, it was. Last year we thought after 2-0 up, we're definitely going to win 1 out of 3 at home, but they showed us that they understand these conditions very well now, having played here a lot in the IPL and so many tours over the years. So today, although they had a stronger side than last time, we thought that if we play good enough, then we can beat this team. The only thing that we need to be wary of is our body language and intent, because that's Australia's strongest point. All of the teams in the world are skilled, but these guys play with the intent of making things happen every over that you play against them. So you can't afford to take your foot off the pedal at all, and that's exactly what we've done in the last two games. Even in the partnership that I mentioned today, even the singles were with intent. So we didn't want to give a feeling of we don't really know what's going on. There was surety, there was body language, there was intent that we know exactly what we're doing. And once we get a strong partnership in, then we're going to take this game away. So until you play with that mindset, this team is going to be all over you, and they will find a window where they'll put you under pressure. So yeah, clarity of mind is very crucial, and that's something that we did learn from the last series. Look, we spoke after the World Cup, the way we exited. You can't always look for a situation that should go your way at the toss. So if we like chasing as a team, it doesn't mean that if we lose the toss, we press the panic button, or we don't stay composed enough to put in a strong performance as well. So we've literally taken that out of context. We get to the game and we are as prepared to do something that the opposition asks us to do, rather than wanting to do something after winning the toss. So I think that's been the difference. So even if we have a loss, we do have the belief that we can play expressive cricket, calculated, with a positive intent, at the same time get the results our way. So yeah, this last 6 to 8 months has been a revelation in terms of that, and the younger guys especially stepping up is a very good sign for Indian cricket. Again, we want to bat well when we bat first, and if in case we're defending a low total, we should be able to do that as well. So as I just mentioned, clarity of mind will be crucial because we're playing in conditions that are not ours. So we have to take even more intensity into that series, really put the home team under pressure, and set that sort of template from game one and then build from there. We can't afford to ease into the series after 2 games, because then it keeps getting tougher and tougher. So we look to make a mark in the first game that we play, really play expressive cricket, and be sure of what we want to do. So this is something that we're all looking forward to as a team. Clarity of mind and just going out there and executing the plans that we have, and not thinking about what if things go wrong. So we just want to play with a lot of clarity there. Last time we did beat them in both the series, so we're taking a lot of confidence from that. Again, we were very positive in how we played, and we're very sure of what we wanted to do. The thing with playing away is, if you're able to put the home team under pressure, then you can really enjoy your cricket, because it's sort of, you have to win at home. There is that sort of feeling around. So if you bring your A game, and if your skill is good enough, then you can really put the home team under pressure. That's exactly what we did last year. Really squeezed them. Middle overs we picked up wickets. The spinners were outstanding. So yeah, we're looking forward to, as I said, taking that same intensity and clarity into that series, and that's the only factor that we're keeping in mind. There are no such challenges or problem areas. I think we played really well in 2020, all the games that we played, and we just want to continue that streak.